In this video, we're going to run through the password recovery process for EdgeConnect hardware appliances. If the admin password becomes lost or unknown, you may still be able to reset the password from the orchestrator using one of the following four options. Right-click on the appliance in the tree and select CLI session, then type Enable, Config T, and then username admin, password, and whatever you'd like it to be set to. Or right-click again and choose Appliance Manager, then Administration, Users, and change the password for the admin account there. You can do the same thing by selecting the appliance in the tree, Administration, Appliance Users, select the admin username, and then edit the password. Or you may be able to log into the appliance web interface directly, using Radius or TACAX if available. However, if none of these options are possible, a factory reset will be required. This is not a normal factory reset, which is initiated from the CLI interface after already having logged in as admin. The following process is for hardware appliances and requires physical access to the console port, as we will interrupt the boot process before it begins. Here are some notes before we get started. It's applicable from ECOS 8307, 8311, and 8320 onwards. The process is not effective on earlier versions of ECOS. Virtual appliances should be redeployed from installation package, OVA, etc., since a factory reset is going to result in a loss of all configuration anyway. There is a separate recovery process for the on-prem orchestrator. During the process that follows, if you are prompted with a message about entering a password to unlock features, and your orchestrator still has access to the appliance, please upgrade it to ECOS 909, 9144, 915, 923, 930 or later, which should resolve this issue. That said, if you can upgrade the appliance using the orchestrator, then you should also be able to reset the admin password via the orchestrator using one of the methods mentioned a few moments ago. If you are not able to perform the upgrade and are stuck at the P prompt, please contact our TAC team for assistance. Okay, let's begin the recovery process. There are two machines here. On the left, we have one using grub 0.97, and on the right, grub 2.02. How do I know which grub I have ahead of time? When an appliance is manufactured, if it's shipped with ECOS 819 or earlier, grub 0.97 is installed. For ECs that shipped with ECOS 8.3 and above, grub 2 is installed, and this does not change even if an ECOS upgrade has been subsequently performed. It isn't necessary to know which version you have, as it will be displayed at the top of the menu, so as you follow this process, you'll know which window to look at here. Incidentally, the same rules are true for ECV and the OVA version it was deployed from, but it's easier to redeploy the OVA from scratch, rather than use this process. First, press a cursor key to interrupt the automated boot, and using up or down, select a version to use. There is actually a third possibility. For appliances running ECOS 909, 915, 923, and 93 onwards, you may find there are two more grub options where factory reset has been pre-filled out for you. If you have those options available, you can choose one and skip the remaining steps here. Otherwise, choose from either 0 or 1, or the first or second line, it doesn't matter which. If you weren't quite quick enough, power cycle the appliance and try again. Press E to edit the boot options at the grub menu, and then press the down cursor key until the last line reads highlighted entry is 1. For grub 202, until the cursor reaches the line starting init rd, then press the left cursor button. Press E to edit the line. Press the spacebar once, and then type factory reset. This is case sensitive and should be typed exactly as it appears here. For grub 0.97, press the enter key, then B to boot. For grub 202, press F10 to boot. The appliance will then boot up, and towards the end you'll see Checking Factory Reset option, Removing Current Active Configuration, Forcing Initial Configuration. Upon boot completion, the hostname should have changed to silverpeak-abcde or similar. The factory reset is complete, and you should now be able to log in as admin using admin as the password. From here, you can reconfigure the appliance as normal. We would not recommend restoring it from backup, as that backup may restore the previous unknown admin password. Instead, configure basic networking, and once the orchestrator has visibility of the appliance, it will push templates, overlays, and build tunnels. And that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.